third or fourth. Void Staff early on. Shadow Flame, a really good item, especially in this game when we're looking at a Scion. And a lot of the time for UCal, Cube is into that back line and he kind of has to disengage and build space. So I think Shadow Flame would have been a really nice item. A small 2 cents of criticism as Baron's alive. But TT, despite being 4K gold down, actually have a lot of priority in this river.
Because they have the pick tools, as we were kind of mentioning, right? There's hooks on both sides, but Chieftain has been huge with the onslaughts of shadows. Onslaught of shadows, I guess, in plural form. But the fact that you have, that's still available for TT, even if they do find themselves down, is so crucial because a lot of that quick decision making was exactly how they got back into the game last time.
Yeah. Very true. I mean, for RA, they threw away the early game as well. So if we're talking decision-making, I'm not going to put any kind of respect for now on these two teams. And people might be tuning in as Loyan. Oh, no!
Loyan caught. He has Cressinger. What does it matter?
What were we just saying?
Yuyanja can't do the same. Monkey see, monkey don't. As Southwind was able to make that difference there in that fight. And now they don't have a jungler as Baron on the table for TT.
I mean, what were we just saying? Decision-making's not going to be a conversation in this game because RA is solo dewarding. Strive almost caught as well. They're playing with fire right now, and I'm surprised RA are not getting more burnt.
TT are having some struggles in the side lane. Nu is not having a fun time against Cube here. Cube is
it's a floppy disc battle, though.
Like, it's literally so difficult to do anything. You see Cube's actually winning out very heavily on the trades there, so that means that, TT finding something across the map and trying to get something with it is even more crucial.
I mean, I will say they got Loyan with a nice pick there, but it doesn't really net anything. Able to de-ward a little bit towards Baron, but for RA, they've got control wards towards the river. They've actually still got majority vision advantage.
Oh, he's unstoppable. No.
Nice.
They tried to get the cask onto him, but he's too quick, too clean.
Cube on Scion. Something we saw a lot in his debut when Cube actually... Yeah, he debuted on the Beachy Gaming lineup. Nice Southwind help out the jungle, or at least mid. I want to point out that his tank builds were huge, and now with no mana, maybe I spoke too early.
Really want this here, as they're going to commit to it. The Avert Horizon is there, but the rest of RA are coming here to help him. This is all just a distraction. Loyan is now here with the pressing card to separate here as Gravitum connects onto Nu. That's not the target you need to get to. The body slam, get out. Now TT feels just fine. Reinvigorated here as they turn back towards this dragon. TP now coming in from Cube. He has not the onslaught or the unstoppable.
Dude, Strive has package. Why are they here? Strive has package.
There we go, the AoE, but the onslaught of shadows there, and now the package across means that TT are dusted in the preliminary parts of the fight. You still have Puff, you still got Nu, you still got Chieftain, but now Nu is out of the fight, and it's a 4v3. Nu still caught out here, but makes it out alive, and Puff is the damage dealer. Cast coming away. Nu dies to the rocket of Strive.
There's a package on a Corki. You're in a choke. If you look at that, you think, should we bunch up? Should we bunch up against the
I got your answer. Yes.
That has such a big front line. Well, that's Dragon Soul given over. It feels like we're going to a game 3 with how this is being played out by TT. And after this almost pick on Cube with not enough damage, I don't know. I'm kind of perplexed here as Hook goes a little shy. I don't know what TT can do. iBoy versus the world. Wow.
iBoy's going to do it.
Not
the
feeling
onslaught,
it.
the unstoppable onslaught from the side. And they wipe house with TT. It's just a snowball from hell here. And RA taking it down the hill. Now we got pings onto the Baron for RA. And iBoy feeling himself on this Apelio.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, definitely a game 3 kind of vibe here. RA going to start the Baron Mazel. Southwind wants to hook in Loyan, and I like his pathing around it while there's no jungler.
They do get the hook, but Loyan pops the Crescent Guard. The Event Horizon not going to be too much with the Dark Passage there to get him out. Baron's about half health here. Nu can be a bit rambunctious if he wants to. I think they're going to try to steal this one. The hook goes wide just a little bit, 2,000 health. Loyan should be able to just smite this one away. This should be easy.
Oh
my God! What? How does he get that? Loyan had the smite. The cast comes out, and UCal again. TT just somehow find it.
Dude, it's a Vega with the explosive cask, CCing Loyan. Even without smite, You gotta watch out for the Vega. I don't know which replay this is gonna be. It's gonna be around Baron. Let's watch it again in slow-mo, Mazel, because it's the ult from New that is so huge here. Look at the explosive cast timing. They have full vision on this. Explosive cast at 900.
The smite came down too early.
Too early.
Oh no! And this is horror time. This is literally nightmares in person, because this is exactly what happened last game when TT were able to turn it around.
And RA around the Barons, just stop it. Just stop doing it. This is the second time in this series that RA have thrown so much away from their Barons. Now, New might be caught out, so I'll pause.
That's going to be a big catch out, though, as New is that tanky frontliner. Can he get out? Has some tankiness to himself, but it's buying a lot of time. The rest of TT are on their way down here. He's still alive. Luyen can't get away from this. The Dark Passage was already utilized. He does burn the flash. The Onslaught of Shadows goes in, but Chieftain gets the knockback onto him. Big hook onto Chieftain, though. They've got the damage to take down the TT jungler. They finally get Luyen, but it's just a trade for a trade, and that's a 2-for-1 in favor of RA.
It really is. Highboy even coming in off the wing on Southwind, so game balance is back a little bit. Baron buff taken off the 2 members, I believe. I'm not sure if Chieftain was live when the steal came through. And, you know, off the steal of a Baron, TT felt like they were back in, but then, like last game, RA finds something as well. I guess TT are going to win this game because that's how this series has gone. Baron throw, a bit of a throw from the Baron team, which has always been TT. And then
Puff actually does damage now. It's amazing.
He does. LDR picked up and 3-item jinx, so getting well and truly on the way. Mazel, I don't know, man. This series, once again, I called GG too early, just like I did in the first game, where I said that, oh, RA, just, you know, what do you do now here as TT? Apparently, steal Barons and you keep the game going longer.
Yeah, apparently. Side lane tower will be the target for RA, though, as they do secure that nice little bit of gold in their pocket. But TT looking at this mid lane now. Get Puff and UCal a little bit more of that pressure. TP utilized from Shrive, though, to get back to this mid lane. Maybe they have to wave clear, fight through this Baron buff.
Okay. Well, things are going down. That's a flank. Cube's hit.
Oh, my goodness. He is so fast. He just made it through there. Is a very tanky boy. Not exactly the one you want to catch out.
But
though,
that's ulti.
Close to the fire.
Mazel, that's ulti. That's teleport used from Cube. So not every day you get that amazing flank angle. So mitigated by TT, and now they're positioning aggressive with Luyen spotted on the wing. They want to go for this with Predator.
Rising there, they catch it onto Cube, but Cube is very tanky, as we've said. The Moonlight Vision
left
wide.
Puff.
Luyen on the flank here, Crescent Guard onto Puff, but they've stacked up TT now, and the AoE is coming down as well. You've got so much damage coming out from iBoy and Strive here, and TT are looking like they're in some hurt, as New is dead too. That is 3 kills immediately claimed for RA, and they want to push us to game 3.
What? Puff was just left alone. TT decided we're going to tunnel vision on a Scion without the one person that's going to split him apart, that's going to do the damage onto this front line. Like, TT just left. A poor Puff, dude. Absolutely abandoned. Literally, like his father went away to the convenience store for a pack of cigarettes but never came back. That's how heartbreaking it is for the 80 carry of TT. Are you ready for the replay, Mazel? Because honestly, I don't want to, you know, be this cruel. But this series is bringing the worst out of me as we start with the hook on the Cube. And Mazel, you see this, you're like, okay.
It's not
Look at them.
focus, man.
UCal's like, I'm going to go left. We're going to leave Puff. We hooked a Scion. And Puff, of course, he's the first one to die. I don't know. Replay takes care of itself.
It really does. And RA, you know, finding that extra little bit of in their composition there with Cube being a big distraction and taking a lot of TT's attention. It's still that decision-making, that quick calling from TT that can be the doom of RA, but they're setting themselves up beautifully here with consecutive fights like that.
Well, Southwind wants a hook. Now, folks at home, Southwind needs a hook. Strive or iBoy, but Strive has package. And Elder's coming up as well. So I'm kind of worried about TT.
Unstoppable Onslaught's available for Cube too. You see TT running away. They don't have the setup they want because RA are forcing the fight here. Cube walking into the Event Horizon will pop that Unstoppable Onslaught. Here they go. Gas goes out to separate it, but Puff is already getting bursted down. Yucal is the one here, but that's a big Mega Death Rock. It does not matter. Yucal, the only one that's left at full health, the only one that's left to do anything. He flashes over the wall. He's just buying a little bit of time here. Event Horizon there will get the stuns, but the game goes to RA, and baby, we're going the distance.
Dude, TT just outmatched, and Cube is my MVP flat out. On this Scion, Cube has been instrumental in taking us to this final game and needs respect after, you know, he came into the LPL on this huge champion and is shutting TT up on it in game 2.
Absolutely. 7-2 on the Scion. His opposing top laner 0-7 on the Gragas. We knew had an incredible performance on the Gragas in game number 1. Game 2 is night and day. RA do not slip up. They do not stumble, and they slam home the victory. And now it is tied 1-1.
But they need to stop doing Barons. Let's be real. Stop doing Barons 50-50. In full vision, they're like, okay, they don't have Smite. And against a Gragas, there's a lot of predictability in this series that both teams are not looking at. And it must be really hard. You know, being a color caster like Lyric, Dagda, Orcs, Rusty. I don't know, Rusty's a chat, so I had to name him. Anyone. How do you cast series like this and stay sane? Because I don't have the biggest brain, literally got the gold brains. But I just think RA is kind of like watching, you know, the first version of Death.
Just get destroyed mentally by this.
I'm so glad this is the only series. My partner made Apple crumble out there, and I have to go through, I have to sit through game number 3, and every other cast will be like, I can't wait for game number 3. I'll be honest, I really hope we get something a bit different.
담원기아와 KT의 1세트로 오늘 분석 데스크 출발합니다. 안녕하세요, 윤수빈입니다. 오늘 빗돌림 프로님 함께합니다. 안녕하세요.
네, 안녕하세요. 빗돌 한성입니다.
네, 안녕하세요. 프로 이사입니다.
네, KT가 담원기아를 상대로 일방적인 1세트를 가져갔습니다. 이번 경기 원딜벤이 압도적으로 많이 되면서 바텀 구도가 이즈카르마 대 캐틀럭스로 흘러갔는데요. 아무래도 주도권을 먼저 잡는 게 중요해 보였습니다.
그렇죠. 그리고 바텀 주도권을 어느 쪽이 잡냐는 당연히 바텀 라이너들의 기량도 중요하겠지만 미드 정글 쪽에서 얼마나 그쪽에 좀 압박을 가해줄 수 있냐, 혹은 다이브까지 직접적으로 수행할 수 있는 여유가 있냐가 중요할 수밖에 없는데, 베이가와 이제 그레이브즈를 마지막에 담원기아가 뽑으면서 조합을 완성시켰고, 아리 상대로 베이가가 1대1 상승만 놓고 봤을 때는 뭐 승률도 그렇고 괜찮게 나오기는 합니다만, 문제는 마지막에 뽑았던 제이스 덕분에 어떻게 보면 담원기아 입장에서 예상하지 못했던 탑 주도권이 없는 상황이 만들어져 버리니까 네. 거기서부터 담원기아가 미드 정글 힘싸움 한번 밀리고 나서는 아예 이 게임을 어떤 식으로 다시 풀어나가야 될지 플랜을 못 짜는 듯한 이런 느낌을 받았습니다.
그렇죠. 뱀픽만 봤을 때는 케이틀린 럭스와 이즈리얼 카르마의 바텀 주도권 싸움이 되게 중요하다라고 생각이 들었거든요. 네. 근데 게임 양상에서는 실제로 그냥 달랐어요. 상체에서 주도권을 가져간 쪽이 그냥 하염없이 이긴 그런 경기였는데, 이게 정글에서 주도권이 많이 갈렸다라고 생각이 들어요. 왜냐하면 이게 담원기아의 상체는 좀 수동적인데 KT의 상체는 할 게 좀 많았거든요. 그렇다 보니까 수동적인 담원기아가 킬을 허용했으면 안 됐어요. 킬을 허용했으면 안 됐는데 킬을 허용하다 보니 KT 조합 상대로 할 게 너무 없었던 조합이어서 이 바텀에서 아무리 주도권을 가져간다 한들 상체에서 할 게 없으니까 게임이 풀릴 그런 방법이 하나도 없었다라고 생각이 들어요.
그래서 뭐 POG랑 별개로 중계진이 계속 강조해 주셨던 것처럼, 만약에 KT가 막픽에 제이스가 아니라 그라가스 같이 그냥 닫으면서 버티는 픽을 했다면 담원기아 입장에서도 본인들이 할 게 생기고 상체 위주로 뚫는 거나 아니면 후반을 보는 가능성이 생겼을 것 같은데, 진짜 지금 봐도 라스칼의 제이스 픽이 너무 좀 신묘하지 않았을까 네. 그런 생각이 듭니다.
네, 그리고 이번 경기 KT가 초반에 오브젝트 컨트롤 굉장히 편하게 한 느낌인데요. 아무래도 초반에 담원기아의 상체 선수들이 한 번씩 잘리면서 주도권을 내줬기 때문일까요?
그러니까 되게 별거 아닌 갱킹이지만 영향이 엄청 컸던 장면인데요. 여기서 커즈 선수가 사실 거리가 좀 있음에도 불구하고 과감하게 아리를 부르면서 먼저 들어가서 솔킬을 만들어버리고, 심지어 그레이브즈도 여기서 아리아 선수가 그 다음에 밀어내는데, 이게 사실 스노볼이 굉장히 많이 굴러가는 교전입니다.
그렇죠. 아무래도 이제 커즈 선수가 너무 잘 플레이를 한 거고, 여기서 캐니언 선수의 전멸까지 빼놨기 때문에 여기서 미드 정글의 주도권을
네.
꽉 가져가면서 바텀이나 탑에 다 영향을 끼쳤거든요.
지금 네. 바텀 보면은 체력 상황도 안 좋고 압박도 케이틀린 럭스 쪽에서 계속 밀고 있었는데 본인들이 이제는 반 갈리는 구도가 됐기 때문에 귀환을 누를 수밖에 없었는데 심지어 그 와중에 커즈 선수는 시간 낭비도 하지 않고 바로 드래곤을 빠르게 챙겼다 보니까 그 다음에 캐니언 선수가 사실 전령을 쓱 가보는 장면을 쓰는데 거기서도 밀어내는데 성공을 했어요.
네.
그래서 그 전까지는 어느 정도 균형이 유지되는 듯한 느낌이 들었음에도 불구하고 저거 한 방으로 담원기아 입장에서 이거 우리가 도대체 뭘 해야 되냐라고 답답한 상황을 잘 KT가 만들어준 것 같습니다.
네, 그리고 마지막 장로 한타에서 잘 큰 제이스가 덫을 밟고 잘리면서 담원기아가 승부수를 띄웠는데요. 하지만 역으로 모든 선수들이 잡히면서 승리를 내줬습니다.
그래서 약간 아래쪽에 좀 시선이 쏠리다 보니까 합류하는 과정에서 케이틀린이 쓱 남겨놨던 덫을 의식을 못했죠.
그렇죠. 아무래도 와드도 없었을 뿐더러 이제 라스칼 선수가 좀 서로 쌈 싸먹는 그런 구도가 나오는 줄 알고 그런 콜이 와 있었나 봐요.
네.
그렇다 보니까 라스칼 선수가 좀 무리해서 들어간 건데 담원기아 선수들이 잘 노렸고 하지만 너무 수동적인 픽들과 이미 게임은 너무 많이 벌어져 있어서
그렇죠.
이기기가 너무 힘들었어요.
괜히 순간이동도 없었기 때문에 집 갔다가 다시 합류하는 것도 불가능했고 전체적으로 체력상 안 좋은 데다가 포킹 제이스는 없지만 이즈카르마로 포킹 구도 유지하고 플레이메이킹 할 수 있는 베이가는 아리를 쫓다가 결국에는 아무것도 못하고 이렇게 빙빙 돌게 되는데 아리아는 들어갔다 나갔다 너무 좋은 플레이 또 해줬거든요.
그렇죠. 그렇게 좀 날랜 아리를 뭔가 좀 상대할 만한 챔피언들도 없었을 뿐더러 CC기도 조금 애매했다라고 생각이 들어요. 베이가의 CC가 되게 좋은 편이긴 한데 아리 자체는 좀 현란해서 저런 거 잘 피하거든요.
그러게요.
동시에 우측 교전에서는 에이밍 선수의 이즈리얼이 과감하게 앞비전 이후에 대응하려는 럭스의 전멸 필살기를 본인이 또 흡수해주면서 케이틀린도 잡고 한타 완벽하게 풀어냈습니다. 젠지에게 기존에 좀 어떻게 보면은 패배를 처음 안겼던 그 KT의 파괴력이 오늘도 다시 나온 것 같아서 아마 KT 로스터 팬분들 진짜 이 맛에 KT 로스터 응원한다. 진짜 팀 이름값 한다. 이런 느낌 들 것 같습니다.
네, 이렇게 1세트 좀 손쉽게 KT가 가져가게 됐는데요. POG는 누가 차지했을지 확인해 보시죠.
야, 정말 굉장히 좀 여러 가지로 생각을 해봤는데도 정확하게 어떤 인가 과정이 있었는지는 어려웠지만
네.
첫 갱을 커즈가 캐니언 빈틈을 완전 찌르고 들어가서 성공시킨 것부터
네.
시작을 해서 진짜 완벽한 경기로 보여줬습니다 오늘.
그렇죠. 바텀에 뭔가 개입을 하기보다는 상체 쪽에서 탑, 미드, 정글을 순서대로 킬을 내고 나니까 담원기아가 너무 할 게 없어졌거든요.
맞습니다.
그 과정에서 커즈 선수가 있었기 때문에 그렇게 된 거라고 생각이 듭니다.
그러니까 킬을 엄청 많이 만든 경기는 아니었어요. 하지만 커즈가 딱 중요한 킬을 가져가 주다 보니까 자연스럽게 KT가 조합 힘이 올라오면서 담원기아가 할 게 없어지는 양상이 나왔거든요.
그렇죠. 그리고 저런 잘 큰 신짜오를 그레이브즈 아니면 교인이 잡아줬어야 되는데 너무 못 크다 보니까 그게 또 안 됐어요.
맞습니다. 또 조합적으로도 KT가 다음 뱀픽까지도 굉장히 좀 여유롭게 가져갈 수 있는 그런 기반도 이번 경기를 통해서 잘 만든 것 같습니다.
그렇습니다. 9표 가져간 커즈 선수가 1세트 POG에 선정이 됐습니다. 1세트 정말 감탄밖에 안 나오는 경기력을 보여준 KT인데요. 2세트까지 이어갈 수 있을지 지금 바로 만나보시죠.
네, 세트스코어 1대0으로 KT가 앞서고 있는 가운데